But first, I've got out of it heaps stronger and richer. They're the words of furniture king Daniele Mesano, bragging about his previous business failings. It was all caught on his own security cameras. This as customers of Home Sweet Home demand their goods or cash back.
This is Home Sweet Home, a living nightmare.
Every time I got out of administration, I became stronger and richer.
Daniele, why won't you answer our questions? We just want to have a chat about Home Sweet Home. What's happening? Don't you owe it to customers?
We've lost our money. Nobody's responding to me. My files are locked. Stores are closing.
Or run. Do not buy from Home Sweet Home.
This is Home Sweet Home's owner, Daniele Mesano.
You know that I've gone through administration twice in my life. And you know that every time I got out of administration, I became stronger and richer.
So you're not trying to dodge tax debt here?
No, I don't know where you're getting this from.
Well, they're not my words.
I want my table. I've never had anything classy in my life. I had an old wooden table with round legs and whatever for 52 years. And as soon as my husband and I both saw the white Mozart table, which was marble, we loved it. And it's just turned into a nightmare.
In Janet's Sunshine Coast home, this is all she has to show for her $3,200 dining table.
8 months later, nothing. And this is what I've ended up with.
She bought it from Home Sweet Home's Sunshine Coast store in June last year. Her delivery date got delayed again and again until this.
The shop's closed.
But still, there's furniture in it.
Yeah, it's chock-a-block full of furniture. Our table was right there as we walked in.
So Jan did the ring around, and a Home Sweet Home store in New South Wales had her table in stock. But staff won't give it to her.
I'm not the only person. There's lots of people that have funded money towards paying their bills and they're still stocking their stores and they're using our money. I feel like they're stealing.
If I bring the stock to hack from Queensland, it's something like, let's just call it $1.5 million. That $1.5 million goes into the stores that are making money, right? That $1.5 million turns into cash flow.
Here, Daniele discusses clearing out his Queensland stores after getting advice from a liquidator, which poses serious questions about the closures.
He goes, this is a profit exercise because how much tax you owe? Well, I said, I don't know, maybe $500,000 in Queensland. He goes, bang, that's $500,000 in your pocket.
He's now shut all 6 Home Sweet Home stores across Queensland, leaving lots of angry shoppers out of pocket and without their furniture. And staff also without jobs. Not that it sounds like Daniele cares.
Who cares? Just close them all up, sack all your staff, and then we deal with it in March, April. If you liquidate all the companies, you write off the landlord debt, you write off the ATA debt.
Daniele tried to tell us a very different story when we questioned him at his head office in Sydney. We're giving you the opportunity.
We're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere.
No. Our interest is to do the right thing by all our customers and our staff.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
Well, this is Daniele's warehouse, chock-a-block, full of stock. This is where he has flash sales on the weekend. He has that many customers that he isn't fulfilling their orders, yet he's having flash sales here. We just want answers. Like, you have customers all over the country that are out of pocket and without furniture. Are you going into liquidation?
No, we're not. And we're 40% down, and most furniture retailers and most retailers are struggling. It's hard to survive. Rents are going up.
A lot of the excuses that he used when I worked for him is that our stock was coming in containers and, there might be a 3-month wait. He's taken the customer's money. He's living this lavish lifestyle and building this beautiful mansion, and him and his wife are buying expensive things.
If anyone knows Daniele, it's Taylor. She was his brand director for 7 years.
The way that he would conduct himself in their head office, he would yell at staff members, at the top of his voice.
Johnny's Furniture is another national chain that went into voluntary administration, leaving customers in the lurch. Is Johnny's Furniture going to be all right? Is it going under? What's happening?
It's nothing like that, no.
Daniele struck a deal with the owner, Jonathan McDonald, and took his remaining stock. He also rebranded Johnny's furniture stores to Furniture Factory Outlet. Well, now most of those shops are closed down too.
I'm worried that the liquidator will come after me.
Daniele still has Home Sweet Home stores open in New South Wales and Victoria. According to this document, in October last year, Daniele still owed more than $3.3 million to creditors. And it seems he's been given advice on how he could save himself and his companies. What's not clear is whether he's taking that advice.
He goes, there's a trick. Even if he tries to bankrupt you, you can get out of bankruptcy. I'll get you out straight away. And the reason why I'm good at administration is because I think about it. We plan it. He said the ones that you want to keep, put it in a different director's name. They can always call back and say, oh, the Neelish part of it. But he said by you changing directorships, it also helps with all that Johnny saga, right?
Daniele Maisano is linked to a complicated list of 35 companies. There's Home Sweet Home, sofas and living stores, the Furniture Factory Outlet shops, Johnny's Furniture, Furniture Star, Easy Living, even an Italian golf club. His wife Nadia Maisano is also tied up to some of the same companies. Can you see how this looks, Daniele?
Yeah.
The stores are closing, you've got customers out of pocket without their furniture. You're building a multi-million-dollar house.
No, we're not.
You are. This is his family's future home being built in Sydney. You paid 180 grand of company money to the builder. That could have been money that went towards fulfilling your customer orders.
I think it's best if you knew the truth, right, and had the real evidence.
Well, a current affair has obtained Daniele's business bank statements. Within 11 weeks, Daniele's wife Nadia was paid more than $500,000 of company money, $180,000 of that for the builder.
You probably won't hear this, right? Our current affairs like stories, and they love negative stories, right? I'm doing my best. I'm a battler, try and do the right thing, try and survive in these economic times.
He's only focused on money.
Well, we've seen plenty of dining tables here too. Too bad Daniele won't fulfill Janet's order.
Absolute disaster.
And Daniele denies any allegations of wrongdoing, including financial misconduct or misuse of company funds.